Maybe, or you are asking, are we talking with Tesla?
Is there any direction moving towards bringing Tesla technology to Malaysia, just so that we have like a chip, tap into the best technology?
Okay, yeah. Firstly, talking with Tesla, yes, we are talking with Tesla. I've been to the US a couple of times already, talking with them. You know, Tesla has got very, well, they don't allow other people to sell their cars, right? You know, they own their dealership and so on. So, so we are talking with them now. But most importantly is how to support in terms of their infrastructure. Rightly said, Tesla currently, if I'm not mistaken, I think they got two variants. One that can go about 400 kilometers and the other one that can go about 500 kilometers per charge. And what I can recall is the one 500 kilometers is an 85 kilowatt hour battery specification, and that's the reason why it can go very long, you know. So really, you want to go long distances, you need to put in more batteries and you need to put more in kilowatt hour. Okay, so yes, number one, we are currently talking with Tesla to bring in their cars in Malaysia. But more importantly is Tesla has developed a very good charging system, and that is what we call the technology spin-off that we want to you know, get out of this. I would say if there's any collaboration, potential collaboration with Tesla, would be actually technology spin-off into their super charging system. Yeah. Now, the electric vehicle that I talk about here, whereby the prototype will be ready by 2016. Hopefully, by first quarter of 2016, the R&D has started, and I think R&D in a while, it should take about 12 months, you know, of R&D, and the prototype will be ready in the year 2016. Now, this electric vehicle that we are working with a private company is more towards to ensure that EVs are something that can be bought by a commoner. I mean, commoner is that you sell an EV at a price of 140, 150. I think no one, you know, I can't afford to buy an EV at 140,000, frankly speaking, you know. But an EV of 90,000, I buy EV, you know. So the EV development that we are doing is actually not only to ensure that Malaysia is at the forefront in terms of the development of EV technology, you know, but we are developing an EV that will cost lower than 100,000. Per charge will be about 300 kilometers, you know. So we are talking about a battery power of about probably 25 to 30 kilowatt hour. So it's not 85 as Tesla. But we can actually, you know, from this EV development, we can develop, we can put in, the development can put in a higher variant by putting in a higher kilowatt hour into the battery. Then it can go also 500 kilometers per charge. Yeah. So what's important to us is we need to forefront, we need to champion this development so that we can actually develop, we can manufacture the EV according to the spec that makes sense to the public in Malaysia. To a public in Malaysia, 300 kilometers makes sense, and the price of 90 below 100,000, that's what making sense. We should be manufacturing such an EV. Later on, as our economy grow and people wants to have as good as a Tesla supercar EV and don't mind to buy EV at 150, 170,000, but a super EV car, you know. So the fact that we do have the technology, because of the development, we can actually enlarge the horizon, the scope of the EV to basically, you know, make bigger in terms of the battery capacity, you know, and also at the same time, it is also hoped that we need to also have that good supercharging system. Now in Malaysia, for your information, we have got already technology developed for charging, but what we don't have now is really the super charging system. Now we categorize charging system into 4. Yeah, the first one is super rapid. This what Tesla has. Second is, we call it rapid charging. Then we have got slow mode charging. Sorry, 3 slow mode charging. We have got in Malaysia now technology on slow mode charging as well as rapid charging. Rapid charging is about 30 minutes to to go to at least 80% of the charge, and some model it can go to 100% of the charge, okay? But not the supercharging like Tesla, where they can charge the 85 kilowatt hour in 12 minutes. And so that's really supercharging technology that we hope, you know, by collaborating with Tesla, maybe there's something that we can spin off from that potential collaboration. Yeah, thank you. Next. Yeah, so yeah, Perodua dropped by mere 0.3%, so that's a small drop. Well, I think, to be honest with you, Perodua will hold also their annual briefing, I think, pretty soon. Maybe you can ask this during, isn't they going to launch their new MyV this coming Thursday, isn't it? So, to be fair with you, I think you should ask Dato' Aminah himself this coming Thursday, as well as Proton, okay? We know what are the reasons, you know, but anyway, what we can share with you is, in the year 2015, from that 2014, yeah, a combined national brand of 46.8%. In 2015, we are forecasting that the national brand will make up 52% of the total market share. This we calculated at 52% by considering two main things. Number one, the models that are going to be introduced by both Proton and Perodua, the kind of prices that they are going to you know, declare, or they're going to put to the consumer. And thirdly is, of course, the way forward in terms of how they intend to improve their operation, and then enhance in terms of deliverables to consumer, especially from a standpoint of quality services, also in terms of reducing the cost of operation, that will enable them to be more competitive in terms of their offering, yeah, in terms of the car prices and the other related promotions and etc. So from 46.8% to 52% in the year 2015.